Good morning, yogis. Welcome to our at-home practice. I'm so glad that you're able to join us. So for this morning, and I'm April, by the way, I can't see your friendly faces, but I know that we miss you and we've got you in our hearts here at Urban Vibe. So this morning, we are going to use some blocks, things that you can utilize instead of blocks in your home, shoe boxes, pillows. You can even bring a chair or a stool close to the top of your mat. So at any point, if we're doing balance postures or you just need a little oomph, you can always place your hands on the chair. As well as, one of the benefits of doing yoga in your own home is you've got nothing but wall space you can use, so at any point, use the wall. So this morning, we are going to get into hips, we're going to strengthen up our core, and to start, we're going to start in standing. So I'd like for you to come kind of near the top of your mat, and just step from side to side, maybe wiggling your toes, just moving softly into your joints. Shaking out the hands, yes, knowing the head. And then I want you to find that foundation with the feet, really pressing down to the mat, to the earth. Have softness in the knees, a little softness in the hips. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, arms out to the side, and we're just going to swing and sway. Eyes can be closed, breath is soft, just into the nose and out the mouth. This is sort of shaking awake our body in a gentle way, and also letting that back, that spine, twist in a healthy way. About 2 more rounds. And bring it on back, center. From here, we're going to take our fingertips, take our arms. I want you to place them right there near your shoulders. And I want you to just circle your elbows, waking up the shoulders. And it doesn't matter the direction they go, opposite, forward, you can change it up at any moment. Strong with the breath here, just inhaling and exhaling. And release that. Yes, no, the head, shake it out. Inhale, reach up, reach up, reach up. Bend your knees, so the hips draw back. Hands through heart space. Now we're going to come to just forward fold here. Close your eyes if you can. Relax the head. Relax the neck. No need to prairie dog and look forward. Just sort of be. I want you to start to cultivate breath. Maybe it's a sway of the hips here. Maybe it's opposite hand to opposite elbow. Maybe those hands go to a chair. Go to your blocks, go to a pillow. No matter how you positioned yourself, I want you to breathe in through the nose. Big breath, strong breath. Feel the back body expand. And as you exhale out an open mouth, sign out as loud as you want to be. Release. Just let yourself hang and be. And a big breath in, belly expands, chest expands. Exhale, sigh it out. One more of these together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. We're going to hang here for a bit. If you need to adjust the feet to go wider, to go closer, you can bend the knees more, straighten the legs, whatever you need, go for it. Just breathe. So our day-to-day lives have changed, how we move. Our patterns, our rhythms, our habits are sort of scrambled right now. So knowing that, as we move through the practice, I want you to have some grace and some compassion for your body. You might be a little tighter than you're used to. Things that came easy, or things that felt natural before, there might be a bit of struggle, and that's okay, that's all part of the journey. Maybe certain things, different postures, more available, more open to you now. So no matter what comes up, we've got breath. And that's what we want to move through. Space of just honoring the breath. We're going to release here, so I want you to gently lift your head by lengthening your spine. Bend into your knees super deeply. Bring your hands down to the mat. One knee at a time and come down to tabletop. Hands and knees pose. Fingertips are spread wide, thumbs face each other, and your hands can go as wide as you need them to honor what's going on in your shoulders. Knees hip distance-ish apart. The ish means I want you to go with what feels good for you, what allows you to have slow movement through your spine. Feet flat or toes curl to your choice, and as you inhale, lift the tail, lift the heart, lift the crown, and feel that belly press down. We're starting to connect breath and movement as you exhale. Draw the belly up, and then chin tucks gently. So move through, inhaling and exhaling, your rhythm, your pace. Strong breaths. Move through that core, but I also want you to have some awareness of what's going on in the arms and in the legs. Can you engage there ever so slightly? Starting to recognize and feel your strength. Look at a freestyle here, yogi's choice. What do you need? What sort of nooks and crannies and spaces in your body do you need to go into? Maybe it's moving the arms, changing the position of the hands to where you're moving into forearm stretching. Maybe it's swaying your hips, undulating through the belly, kind of stirring up stuff. Maybe it's yes, no with the head. Take about 2 to 3 breaths, just moving how you need to. No matter what it looks like, how does it feel? Then we're going to release back to that neutral tabletop pose, and you're going to extend your left leg long behind you. Now adjust your hands and adjust to that right knee so you have really strong foundation and stability there. And then lift the left leg by flexing the left foot and feeling the thigh engage. Now bend the left knee. Now start to take that left knee out to the side and circle it out. Now notice that you start to dump everything into the right side and keep it as level as you can. I'm going to take my hands a little wider so that I've got stronger stability for my body. Circle it out, opposite direction. And release, left knee comes down, wiggle and adjust. We move to the right side, right leg goes long. Stabilize, lift, lengthen, then bend the right knee, and start to circle out. Waking up those hips, getting them ready for motion and movement in our practice. And release, bring that right knee down. Take out a few cow cats, nibbles and bends. Press hands firmly to the earth, curl those toes, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. So our first down dog is usually a bit of a lazy dog. So I want you to have your knees bent as much as you like, actively lifting through the tail. You can be on the balls of your feet, wiggling, swaying. Maybe it's dropping hips. Maybe it's pedaling out. Take about 3 to 4 breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the nose. Extension the waist a bit and lift the tail a bit. Aware of all the places that you're making a connection to the mat through your fingertips, through your toes, maybe even through the balls. Come back to that neutral in your downward facing dog posture. Bring your knees a whole bunch, look between your hands, and take itty-bitty steps, making your way to the top of your mat into Uttanasana, forward fold. Head hangs, heavy tails lifted. Legs have some strength here. You're rooted through your feet, but grip with your jaw or your toes. Inhale, Ardha half lift. So you feel the waist cinch in, hips draw back, long spine, crown of the head loose forward. Exhale, back to forward fold. Root down to your feet, and I want you to think about moving through your core, not by dragging your shoulders up. As you inhale, rise up, reach up. Lift your fingertips through heart, crown, and exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. We're going to bend the elbows, lift the heart space, and just a gentle encouragement of the back bend. Inhale, actively reach up. exhale, bend into your knees, your hands come down, palms come down. Step your feet back one at a time and find the plank. So there might be a little shift from side to side to find the plank that works for you. My knees are going to come down this morning to honor my low back. Pressing through, drawing forearms together, crown of the head moves forward. Don't hang the head heavy. Crank the neck up, but have length neck. And controlling the movement as much as you can. As you exhale, elbows bend towards ribs, and you lower down all the way to the belly. Press the tops of the feet to the earth, heels, elbows snug in, and inhale, lift the crown into a cobra. Cobra might be a little low, might be a little high. It's what works for you this morning. Now curl those toes to the mat. I want you to think about the strength that you have in your leg. Press up through the palms. Exhale, take your hips high. You return to downward facing dog. This time we're a little less lazy. Actively pressing the heels down towards the earth. It's okay if the heels never touch, but it's the activation we're looking for. And then we're going to look to the top of the mat, bend the knees. Walk to the top as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Root down, rise up, inhale, come all the way up. This time we're going to take some side bends. As you exhale, you're going to reach the right fingertips over to the left side. Left hand slides down the leg, maybe it's at the waist, or maybe you interlace the fingers. Notice that that right elbow, right shoulder wants to plumb forward, lift up. Inhale, engage the belly, come on up to center. Exhale, we go to the right side by lengthening through the left. Press down through left foot, feel the left hip, draw away from the left shoulder. Inhale, back center. Exhale, cactus the arms. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it on down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back or jump back. Plank. Knees up, knees down, up to you. Keep the belly nice and strong. Exhale, lower down this time halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So we're just gonna lift through the crown, collarbone spreads. Curl the toes, exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. One more time through our sun salutation A, adding a little bit of variation when we get to that mountain pose. Bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, exhale, hop, step or jump, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root down those feetsies, inhale, rise up, reach up. Now, this time we twist. We exhale, twist towards left, feeling the left ribs draw back, right ribs draw forward. Moving through ribs, not demanding from the shoulders, but moving through that center space first. Inhale, bring it on center. Exhale, we twist right. Going nowhere the breath can't follow us. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Nice and active through that center line of your body. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands come down, step back or jump back, and we move through the vinyasa flow. So we start our high plank, move forward with the toes, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. We're going to take about 2 to 3 breaths in downward facing dog, child's pose, or even tabletop, whatever it is you need. Let the jaw be relaxed. Maybe a little yes no to the head to cue the neck, that it's okay to relax. All right, here we go, yogis. I want you to inhale, lift your left leg up. So you move to three-legged dog. This can also be done from tabletop. We're gonna move from the three-legged dog here. I want you to stack your left hip on top of your right, yawning, open the body. Now bend the left knee. Then I want you to start to make circles with it. If you got that spice this morning and you want a little bit more from your shoulders, you can also take this from dolphin pose, which would be bringing your forearms down. and release. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee through the center line of the body. Let the left foot down and let the right knee come down. So, we've got our left foot forward. We have our right knee back and down. You might need to make adjustments to the right knee, bringing it forward or back. Left foot might need to go a little wider. Find what works for you so that we can gently press the hips forward, lift through the core, spread the collarbones, and inhale, lift the arms. Arms can go as wide as they need to go to accommodate what you got going on in the shoulders this morning. Wide, a little bit more narrow, in front of your face, even behind you. So, we want to get some motion and movement into our forearms and wrists, because I think a lot of us are doing this a bit more. If you're like me, you're playing a lot of Animal Crossing, so we want to stretch out those wrists. So, as we exhale, we're going to paint the hands down, really flexing those wrists. As we inhale, we're going to make gentle fists, bring them down and paint up. All while pushing the hips forward gently. Exhale, paint it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, paint it down. Last time, inhale, paint it up. Release the fingers. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step back. Find plank. Your flow, or you can go right to downward facing dog. Always up to you and your body. You can skip every vinyasa. You can add 10 chaturangas to any vinyasa. It's your practice. So from our reset in downward facing dog, we're going to inhale with the right leg. Remember, this can be done from our tabletop pose, or it can be done from dolphin. And we're going to yawn and open. Right hip stacks on top of left. And then bring that left heel to the seat. Right heel to the seat. And then we start circling out the right knee. Keeping your rest strong and as smooth as you can. Inhale, let that right leg up. And exhale, bring that right knee through, plant right foot down. Left knee comes down. Making the same adjustments on this side as we did on the other. So left foot might need to go back a little bit more, that left knee. Right foot might need to go more narrow, more forward. Find where you can press the hips forward and still breathe. And then we inhale, lift the arms. And we start to paint those hands. Exhale, flex them down. Inhale, fist, rise them up. Exhale. Inhale. Let go of those fingers, reach up, lift heart. And exhale, hands come down. Step back, find plank, and then you find your flow. Lowering down, having a lift, and then bringing that tail up to the sky. From your downward facing dog, I want to walk your hands back to your feet so that you are in a forward fold near the back-ish of your mat. Root down through your feet, sweep those fingertips past your feet. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, or fierce pose. So in our chair pose, you can have your feet as wide as you need. You can bring them as close as you need. I want you to think about squeezing a block between your thighs. If you've got blocks, squeeze between your thighs. And we've got a lot of active engagement through the core. We don't want to round here. We also don't want to hyper kind of go into it. We want to have a long, strong spine. Fingertips can reach forward, up, behind you, doesn't really matter. You can also layer in, going up to those tippy toes, if you like a little bit more from your calves. Take a breath or three here. So you can go a little lower in the hips, all while keeping that heart high and a strong breath. Here we go, exhale, forward fold. We're going to change it up a little bit. As you inhale, I want you to walk forward and find your plank. Knees can come down or knees can stay up. Doesn't matter, but we're lowering all the way to our mats. Our inhale here is I want you to peel yourself off the mat, that upper body, and then hover the feet. So you're in a locust pose. You can have your fingertips go out to the side. You can have them stay firm to the earth next to you. You can reach behind you, or you can reach out or forward. Up to you. But what we're doing is we want to bring the shoulders away from the ears. We want to strengthen in the spine. And I want you to feel your thighs hover off that mat. We're going to hold it here for 3, for 2, For 1, hands come down next to your ribs, your chest. Curl your toes, keep those thighs engaged. Exhale, push up, plank. Take a strong, long inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, yogis, here we go. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg. As you exhale, I want you to take your left foot, step it to the outside of your left hand. Let the hips be a little bit heavy. Step the left foot back, your knees are bent, crunch. Step the left foot forward, exhale. Step it back, inhale, crouch. One more step forward. Hips get a little heavy here. And the inhale, 3-leg loop. Exhale, step it forward. Runner's lunge. Let's adjust here. So we've got our left knee bent. We're pressing through our right. Ball of the right foot. We're pressing down, pressing through. Inhale, lift up. So when you start to find your lunge, you might need to shorten it. Might need to widen it. Find what works for you. Strong bend in that left knee. And lift those arms up. So we're going to continue to strengthen through the back and open up our back body, kind of moving away from those rounded shoulders. So what we're going to do here is we're going to exhale, cactus the arms. Keep them a little bit wide. Active in your arms as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Active, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, your flow. And remember, you can skip any flow you want and go right to downward facing dog. I say as I do that exact thing. All right, take a pause, take away the wiggle. And we got our right side to do now. So inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, take your right foot outside of right hand. Hips get a little heavy, heart lifts a bit. And then we're going to take that right foot back. Inhale, crouch. Exhale, step. Inhale, crouch. Exhale, step. Inhale, right leg high through leg. Exhale, bring that right knee through, let the right foot down. Find your lunge, root, rise. Inhale, and your high crescent lunge. Ooh, relax those shoulders. Adjust where you need through legs. And then we take our cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale, drawing those elbows down. You're so strong here in your legs. Feel it. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus down. Last time, inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands come down. Step back. Low. High to low. Inhale. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a moment. Take a sip of water if you need to. Child's pose is always here for you. And remember that even if you just lay it out on your mat and you breathe in, still yoga, promise. Bring your down dog, walk the hands back to the feet. Uttanasana, forward fold, back to the mat. Inhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Let's see if you get those hips a little lower. Still strong in your legs. And from here, we're going to take some twists. So we're going to open up, T-twist, towards the left. Maybe you peek down at your knees and see if they're sort of moving into different planes. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, twist it right. Inhale, center. Tippy toes here if you need it. Hands can also come to heart center for 3. Can you go a little lower? Can you engage a little stronger in your core? 2, 1, forward fold. Walk it forward. Find your plank. Lower down all the way to your belly. Inhale, locust. Heart lifts, head lifts. Hold that apple under your chin. Lift your toes. Thighs are strong. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Exhale. Push up. Take a breath in your plank. And exhale, hips go high. Downward facing dog. We got one more round through our sun salutation V. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale, take your left knee, left elbow, so you bring it forward, long spine, lift that knee a little higher. Inhale, through leg. I think you know where we're going. You know I love those twists. Exhale, take your left knee to your right elbow, twisting it over. Inhale through your leg. And with just as much consideration as you have been moving through, I want you to exhale, bring that left knee forward. Forward, round back, round back, round back. Plant the left foot. Right heel, back heel turns down. We're going to rise into warrior one. So in our warrior one, we've got the left knee bent. We've got our right heel down. That's going to mean different things to different people, so adjust it. Find what's a good foundation for you. Draw the right hip back just a little. Right hip forward a little. It's cool if they don't exist in the same plane, because bodies be weird, so we're going to honor what our bodies can do today. So inhale, arms come up. I would keep all the strength you've got going on in your legs, feeling those thighs move towards each other, feeling the length of your spine. And we're going to exhale, pitch forward. You can reach through the fingertips forward or back, up to you. Core brings you up. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, pitch forward. Inhale up. This time we exhale, come all the way down. Step back, flow. Don't think too much about it. And a little wiggle, wiggle. And inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Whew. Inhale, lift it up strong in both of your legs. Exhale, take your right knee to your left elbow. Take it over there, or throw it over there. Active as you move it. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring that right foot right knee through. Plant the right foot. Left heel turns down. Find your foundation. Root, inhale, rise to your warrior one. Any way you need to do it with your arms. Exhale, pitch forward. Don't let that belly touch the thigh. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pitch forward. Inhale up. Last time, pitch forward. And inhale up. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, jump back. Your flip. Last chair variation here. Walk your hands back to your feet. How we doing? I'm so proud of you guys. It's so easy to be in your house, especially your house, because you don't have to wear pants there, and just lump. And I think there's always time for resting and having a little binge TV. There's also time for us to be active and wiggle and breathe and move. So I'm proud of you for being active here. Inhale, chair with me. So we're going to start to play around with our balance. If you have blocks, shoe boxes, maybe you've got wall or chair, counter, you can use your dog. We're going to balance a little. So I want you to let your left foot be really firm to the earth, and I want you to pick up your right foot. And maybe this is it. It's a great place to be, are you kidding? Working a lot of strength in that left leg, working on your core, working on your balance. Maybe you want a little bit more, maybe you just like balance, you want to explore. Make sure to take that right leg behind you. So we're here for a bit. And then we're going to fold the upper body down as we lift the right leg into our standing splits. The height of your right foot isn't the measurement of how good you are at yoga. It is no such thing as being the best at yoga. What we want to be is breathing. So we'll allow your upper body to relax. Flex your right foot, but it's okay if it's barely off the ground. It's okay if the sole of your foot is all the way to the sky or somewhere in between. We're in this standing split for 3, for 2, for 1. Feet meet. Inhale right back to your chair. Just where needed. This time it's going to be the right foot. So, right foot stays steady. We lift up the left leg. Maybe that's right here. Both knees are bent. Waist is cinched in, heart is lifted, we're low in the hip. Maybe that's extending that left leg out with the foot flexed. Kind of a variation of a warrior 3 here. If you like the forward fold, we bring it on down, nice and smooth. Remember your blocks, your chairs, your couch, or your dog can help as you move into your standing splits. Holding it here, be sure to breathe. Moving that heart space towards your standing leg. And remember, the height doesn't matter. It's how we feel. Are we breathing? Are we moving into body sensation? One more breath. And release, feet meet. Last time, Utkatasana chair. Last time we're going to be in chair, so can you go a little bit lower? Can you find a little space here to challenge yourself, whatever that is for you this morning? Maybe it's the balls of the feet. Maybe it's closing the eyes. Maybe it's reaching the arms behind you. Wherever you've gone, we're going to just be here in this pose, breathing. I'm not even going to count it for you, because then you know when it's going to stop. We're just going to be. Strong breath, big breath. Make your ribs expand when you inhale. Root down to the sensation of your legs, your strong, powerful legs as you exhale. Hold it. Hold it. And release, forward fold. Walk those hands forward. Last time we go through our funky vinyasa, lower down all the way. Inhale, locust pose. Moving into those back bends, strengthening back and shoulders, undoing all the rounding, the sitting. For 3, can you lift a little bit more? For 2, you got this, yogis. And 1, hands down, exhale. Press up, and your hips go high. Downward facing dog. All right, my sweet friends, let's bring our knees down. Let them go wide, hips. Shift back towards heels. We're going to child's pose for a bit. Not too long. Sway and wiggle in your hips if you need it. Sort of recalibrating the body. How are we doing? You staying committed and strong to that breath. There's no twist. There's no upside down. There's no plank. There's no 25 chaturangas that have more value than being able to just breathe. Everything in our body works better with breath. Our muscles, our nervous system, digestion, everything appreciates breath, moving that energy through the body. All right, sweet potatoes, we're going to do this. Let's take our time, wiggle where you need, and downward facing dog. Woo! All right, I'm right here with you, you're here with me. And we're going to do this. I want you to inhale, lift that left leg up. So we're in 3-legged dog. Feel your heart move towards the upper right thigh. Lift your left heel a little higher. You're rooted through your hands. I want you to move like you mean it. Move mindfully, never on autopilot. As you exhale, bring that left knee through. Plant the left foot. You've got lunge legs. We're going to move into a funky lunge here. So left knee is forward. I want you to lift halfway in the heart. Reach the right arm forward, the left arm behind you. You're active reaching through both of your arms. You're engaged in your belly. You're rooted through your left foot. You're pressing through your right foot. And what are you doing the most? Breathing. From here, I want you to open it up. Right heel turns down. Exhale. Warrior 2. Right heel's down. We're going to bend into the left knee. And I want you to check, are we kind of dumping into the left hip? Can we find a nice strong middle ground to be in? Fingertip to fingertip, you're reaching, palms up or palms down. And we're going to do a little active movement here. We're going to move towards the right leg. So we're going to bend to the right knee, straighten the left knee. We're in a side-facing lunge. So at our side-facing lunge, we've got some energy going on in the left foot. Maybe it's turning the foot down, maybe it's toes to the sky. Up to you in your head. What we don't want to do is strengthen and press so much through our knee that we're actually pressing the back of our knee toward our mat. We want to have a little bend there so we have stable, healthy joints. So, using core, power in your legs, we're going to come back. Warrior 2. All right, we're going to do that again. Inhale, side-facing lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Last time, side-facing lunge. Come on down. Power, strong. Warrior 2, exhale. Can you go a little lower in the hips, a little higher in the heart, with the shoulders not down back. All right, inhale, reverse warrior. Let that left arm up, over, and back, making that C shape. Now dumping into right hip, but lifting up out, strong bend to the left knee. Breathe, reach, expand. And cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step back, plank, your flow. Idle up dog, down dog. All right, sweeties, here we go. Inhale, right leg up. Take a moment. Make sure you're powered and strong here. You're aware of your body. You're connected to your breath. As you exhale, bring that right knee through. Right foot plants down. Follow the back foot, left foot. Strong bend in the right knee. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. We're a little funky in this lunge. Notice that that right hip wants to hike high. Can you draw it in? Can you reach more through your hands? Can you lengthen through your crown, not crunching and scrunching the neck? Take an inhale. Your exhale, open it up. Warrior two. So, right knee is bent. We're not gripping with toes, we're not gripping with jaw. We have a little softness here, a little softness in the brow. Left heel, back heels. Turn to what feels good for you. We want to have hips, ribs, chest facing forward. And here we go. We're going to move to that left side. We're going to inhale, side facing left. Leg is long, power through legs, power through core, power through breath. We come up, warrior two. Use your hands as much as you need to. Take an inhale, side face. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, side face. And exhale. Warrior two. Relax those shoulders, a little lower in the hips, a little higher in the heart. Chin is over the right shoulder. Relax the fingertips. Here we go. Breathe. All right, inhale. Reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Notice that that right shoulder is drawing down. Can you lift it up and back? And exhale. Cartwheel, hands to mat. Right foot steps back. You inhale, plank. You exhale, lower. Inhale, you're up. Exhale, you're down. Downward facing dog. Ooh. Take a moment. Yes, no, the head. All right. Now we're going to go through it again. And we're going to add just a couple of poses to it. We're going to go through one breath, one movement. We're not really going to hold anything. So here we go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step. Inhale, funky lunge, right arm forward, left arm back. Exhale, open up, warrior two, Vira B. We're gonna exhale, and then inhale, side face. Exhale, warrior two. Side face. Warrior two. Last time, side face lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. All right, adding on, exhale, left forearm, left thigh, right hand, right hip. So we're spiraling open, left ribs draw down, right ribs draw up in your side angle pose. You can start to layer on, reaching the right arm up, with the palm facing out, facing the same direction as your heart. Maybe it's reaching the fingertips above you, extending to the side. Maybe it's keeping them rested on your side. Hold it here. Our add-ons will hold. The ones we went before will flow. Take one more breath. All right, we inhale. Bring the right hand down. Follow back foot, right foot. Low twisted lunge. Back knee can be up or down. Try not to dump everything into that right shoulder. You can even utilize block, stack of books. I've noticed that the two Harry Potter books, 4 and 5, really good to use as yoga blocks, the hardback ones. So hold it here. Get that twist going. Maybe that left hand even comes to the left hip. Maybe you drop the hips a little bit more. We're opening up. And release. Hands come down. You're going to step that left foot back to meet the right. And it's your flow. All right. Here we go. Take a little wiggle, wiggle. A little bend in the knees. Yes, no, the head. Ooh, shoot it out. And inhale with your right leg. Exhale, bring it through, step it down. Inhale, funky, left arm forward, right arm back. Move through core, move like you mean it. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Go into that left leg. Inhale, side face. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side face. Opening up hips, exhale, warrior two. Last time, side face. There we go. And rise up, warrior two. Strong in your legs, keep those hips sinking, keep your legs energetically moving towards each other. We're going to inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Reach through fingertips, stretch that side body. Exhale, side angle, right forearm to right thigh. I'm going to utilize a block here, left hand to left hip, adjust the feet where needed. And then we start to explore with an arm up and over. Where you want to go. Energy of the pose is the strength of the legs, and the revolution, the revolved motion of the body, and of course the breath. Gently up or down, up to you. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand comes down, follow the back foot, left foot, back knee can even come down as we inhale, arching open into our low twisted lunge. Let the twist not come from throwing the right shoulder back or demanding from the right side of the body, the arms and the hands, but actually from moving that midsection of the body. Knee can be up or down, depends on how you're feeling it today. Holding it for 2 more breaths. Strong inhale. Ooh, and total complete exhale. One more. Ooh, here we go. Hand comes down. Take that right foot back to meet the left. You got your plank. Your version of Vinyasa. I'm kind of done with chaturangas this morning. You don't have to be, but remember to honor your body and where the best version of your breath is. Take a wiggle, take a pedal, nesting of the head. As we hold this dolphin, know that you can, this down dog, know that you can also move this into dolphin, or you can come to tabletop or child's pose for a breath or 3. All right, my sweet peas, you know that all good things come in 3s. We're gonna do our flow one more time each side, and we're gonna add just the teeny tiniest thing. For my yogis at home that have been in my classes before, you know we're going to do some balance. I can't get away from it. I love it so much, and I want you to build that strength in your body. So, coming out from wherever you've been, down dog, upside down, child's pose. We meet back in our down dog pose, and we begin to flow. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step. Inhale, funky lunge, right arm forward, left arm back. Exhale, warrior 2. Going to the right leg, inhale. We're only going to do this one once. So we got the side facing here once. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, low twist. I recommend keeping the back knee up for this one. We won't be here too long. So, from here, remember you can use your chair, blocks, a wall, anything that you need. We are going to move the body forward, your right fingertips stay, and you're going to inhale, lift the left arm and the right leg in a variation of our revolved half moon. So left leg is straight, we're rooted through. I'm going to utilize this block here because it's so handy, and we're revolving the body. All right, so our exhale is to bring a dip to the knee, left fingertips down, inhale, into our half moon. Now the half moon pose, we're going to hang out here for a bit. You can actually keep both of your hands to blocks to chair or to the earth, and you just focus on the yawning open. Keeping your left foot straight, we want to build good habits and foundation. As you stack your right hip on top of left, right foot lifts a little higher. You can enjoy that part of it there, or if you want to start to layer in the balance, taking right hand to hip, then right arm up with that open palm facing the same direction of your heart. We're going to exhale, crouch down, bring the right knee behind the left calf, and then we're going to inhale, open up to that revolve. We're going to do this a couple of times. Exhale, crouch. Right knees tucks and snug. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, revolve. Last time, exhale, crouch. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, bring your feet to meet, forward fold. I want you to step the feet a little wide, a little wider, a little wider. Exhale, tail comes down, heart lifts up. Vinyasa Yoga squat. So you can sit on your blocks, Hands can go on the chair in front of you. Keep the neck relaxed. Now, we're here in this yoga squat at the top of your mat. If you want to play with crow, you're more than welcome to. If you just want to enjoy the stretch for what it is, get those hips nice and open, which is also beneficial for your low back. Awesome. But if you're feeling spicy and you want to work on your crow, you are always welcome to do so. And so for our crow pose, you'll take your palms, fingertips spread, bend into the elbows. This is why we practice all those chaturangas, getting those knees up as close to your armpits as you can, and you let the body come forward. And maybe it's your toesies that stay there, and maybe you start to pick feet up. I'm going to hang out in yoga squat because I've been doing more sitting this week than I normally do. So in that crow pose, if you don't have both feet up, maybe you just alternate, kind of lifting up your feet, start to know the sensation of floating, of flying there. Wherever you are, we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. For 2. And 1. If you're in that crow, bring your hands down. If you're in your Malasana, bring your hands down to the crow. We're going to take it back to plank, and you're going to move through your flow. Ooh. One more time. One more side. You got this, yogis. We're almost to the stretching and the laying down and getting into all this heat we've built. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the breath strong. You're almost there. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step. Inhale, funky lunge. Left arm forward, right arm back. Exhale, open it up. Warrior 2. This time we're only going to go to the left leg once. So inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, your side angle. Inhale, low twist. From your low twist, start to bring the body forward. Your right foot's nice and firm, straight on the mat. Lift that left leg and that right arm. Drawing the right ribs up, the left ribs down. Exhale, crouch. Bring the left knee to the right calf. We're in that Kundalini drop. And the inhale is we're going to move into your variation of half moon balance, wherever that is for you today. Remember blocks, remember chairs, remember breath. Exhale, crouch it down. Whew. Inhale, revolve. Crouch. Inhale, half moon. We're almost there. We got one more time. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, revolved. Crouch as you exhale. Last time, make it the good, big, expansive breath. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon balance. Exhale, forward fold. Take a breath or 3 here. Letting that spine decompress. Take your feet as wide as you need. Maybe even there's a sway or a twist here for you. All right. Bend to your knees. We're going to come down to our C's. We're going to do the teeny tiniest bit of core. We're going to do it so efficiently, and we're going to make it count. So we are going to recline down on our backs. I'd like for you, if you have a block, great. If you don't, also great. You can take your towel. You can take anything that kind of is light enough for you to hold between your legs, but it has enough to where you can feel your thighs engage. So I'm going to use a block here. I'm going to move this mic back to the side, and I'm going to squeeze the block. We're so close, y'all. So we've got our legs up. We're pressing the low back down. We're flexing our feet. We're squeezing the legs together. All right. And from here, I want you to take your hands behind your head and just simply lift. And you hold. Can you squeeze? Can you squeeze? Can you squeeze? Let go of the head, but keep the legs up. Keep the legs up. You are going to lift up. Bring your right arm across the left side. And maybe that left arm reaches above you. Hold it. Hold it. Release all the way down. Keep your legs up. We're going to go to the other side. Left arm reaches over to right. Right arm reaches high. Press through your feet. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. What you got going on between your legs here? Let it go. Keep the legs up. Last time, we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Don't use your chin to lift, you use your core. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And last time we lift, we hold. Squeeze that block. You're so strong. You're just going to do this for 5. Can you lift a little higher? 4. Lift through your heels. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, let it all go. Take that block, move it to the side, your pillow, whatever you had. I want you to have your soles of your feet nice and strong to the earth beneath you. Your knees and your hips are in line. And I want you to just inhale, lift the hips, get a little wiggle roll into those shoulder heads. We're just in a nice bridge here. Press through your feet, lift your hips. You might even take your fingers and kind of touch where your butt cheek and your thighs meet to give it a little poke to say, hey, 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 hey. I want you to engage there. I don't want to do this just from my back. Back's not doing the work here. This is our legs. This is our hip flexors. And let it go. Come on down. And wiggle toes. Reroot through your feet. Inhale, lift up bridge. Exhale, bring it down. Last time, inhale, lift up bridge, and maybe you rock up onto those shoulder blades, shoulder heads a little bit more, you interlace your fingers beneath you. If you've got full wheel in your practice, you're more than welcome to go there. Try to keep the chin tucked ever so slightly. No need to turn your head from left to right. Keep it on straight. Can you lift, can you lift, can you lift? And release, bring it on down. Take your legs out long, and I want you to take a big full body stretch from your fingertips to your toes. Ooh. All right, we got a little heat built up, so let's utilize that. Let's take advantage of all of this work we did to give our body a little treat, just stretch and bend into it. So take the sole of your left foot to the earth, and you're going to take your right ankle, and you're going to place it on your left thigh. So making a bit of a figure 4. I want you to take your right hand and just gently put it in your right hip crease and press it forward and down ever so slightly. You're not demanding of it. You're not like shoving it. Just a little softness. Flex that right foot, and then we pick up the left foot, interlace the fingers behind the left thigh, and we start to draw that right leg towards the body, stretching into the right hip, right glute. Keep the face soft and the breath present. Other variations here is interlacing the fingers above the shin. Or maybe you have your left leg straight and you reach from the toes. Notice that that right knee is dipping towards the right. Can you bring it as close to center as you can, moving from the center of your body? So as we move through these yin poses, we want to feel sensation, we want to feel a stretch. It's definitely often moves into a place where it's a little uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, 2 thumbs up. Burning, numbness, tingling, never. So if anything causes that to flare up or not feel safe, or the ability to breathe the fullest version of your breath, you stop. And you modify and you move into what sensation we're seeking. We want to open the hip here. There's so many ways to do that. You can be doing that with that left leg drawing towards the body. You can even be doing that if that left foot stays down. So wherever you are, whatever the variation of this is, we're going to be there for just a couple more breaths. All right, and release. That left foot is going to come down. You're going to take your right leg, and you're going to wrap it around that left thigh. I want you to bring the left leg towards you, shimmy your hips just a bit, and then we're going to take those twisted legs over towards the left to encourage a spinal twist. The right shoulder's going to want to follow you, but try to draw the right shoulder down as you lift the left shoulder up. You can cactus the arms, the left hand can rest on the right thigh. You can keep your head on straight or turn it towards the right. So I know many of us, our schedules, our patterns, our habits have changed. I think some of us are busier than we've ever been and border than we've ever been, somewhere in between, right? I know many of you are having to create school environments at home. different struggles with our different families and how we're sort of putting together the new way that we're living our lives currently. And one of the important things we need to do is to breathe through all of this. Release, bring it back center. Soles of the feet to the earth, windshield wiper your knees. We're going to start on the other side. So I know you're like, April, of course I'm breathing, I'm still alive. We want to have a little bit more depth to it than that. I want you to take your right foot, it's rooted down firmly, take your left foot to your right thigh, and we move into it on the other side, it might feel a little different. Starting to draw that left foot, left leg towards the center of the body. So our breath. There's so much out of our control. That can be overwhelming. I know it is for me. But what we can do is breathe and be in the moment and say, what can I do now? Where can I be helpful to myself, to my family, to the world right here in this moment? Not being aware of the future or planning. We always want to have ideas and know where we're going, but spending so much more time being present and acknowledging what we can do in that moment. And it always starts with breath, it truly does. You always have it with you. It's a way to calm and create space and create a moment where we can collect ourselves and acknowledge what's in front of us and what we need to do. This is one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal is breath. Release that right foot down. Wrap the left leg around. Bring those wrap legs center, give a wiggle, 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 and drop those knees over to the right. So our physical yoga practice, which I'm so proud of you and excited that you joined me for this morning, where we stretch and we bend and we wiggle and we build strength and flexibility. That is so good to do. It helps us create a stronger vessel so that we can have stronger breath. Because it's always going to come down to breath. A few more breaths here. Feel those ribs expand as you inhale. Feel yourself sink a little deeper into your mat as you exhale. And bring it back center. And stretch them out. Long windshield wiper if you need to. We're just going to come to a place of rest here. If you need anything else, a wiggle, go for it. Remember that Shavasana can be a number of different things. Feet out long, it can be soles of the feet together, even the soles of the feet to the earth and the knees knocking inward. I want you to find what feels good for you. For every single place that you are touching the mat, I want you to feel that, recognize that, acknowledge that. Let yourself be weighted and held into those points of connection as you breathe big and expansive into the belly, into the back. Breathe in. And open your mouth and sigh it out. Let's do that one more time together. Breathe in, big breath, full breath. And exhale, let it go. Soft. So engagement, there's nothing to hold. Just simply be. And you breathe. Notice the rise and the fall of your belly and your chest with your breath. Maybe you've noticed the change of the energy within you and the energy around you, all from breath, movement, being here, present with your body. Your body isn't just this meat suit, right? It is our spirit. It is energetic. It is spiritual. It encompasses so much. When we do our practice of yoga, our breath, moving and acknowledging the strength in our body, we can change so much. Not just the physical. Remember, the body is everything. It can change the strength of our mind, our perception. The awareness begins to come back to the body physically as you wiggle your fingers and toes, side to side of the head, maybe even moving into wrists and ankles, knees, elbows, hips. And take a big long stretch, reach, be long, be long. And exhale, relax the shoulders and roll to your side. And just pause for a moment. I want you to feel proud of yourself. There's so many things to distract us in our homes. I'm so proud that you moved and breathed and bended and gave yourself some you time. And gently push yourself up to a seated position. Sitting in whatever position feels cozy for you. I'm going to inhale. Have length of the spine. Reach the arms up. Reach. And as you exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Please slightly bow your head. Please remember to take care of yourself, to be kind to yourself, and to be excellent to each other. The sweetness in my heart honors the divine light that is present in each and every one of you. Namaste.